I did it. I finally made the biggest decision of my life. After 18 years in the same company, 2 decades of learning, growing, and building a career that I'm proud of, I finally made the biggest decision in my life. I quit my job to go all in to build my dream life. Now, if you ever found yourself in a similar situation like I am, wondering if it's time to take that leap of faith, my story might just give you the push that you need. So grab a drink, stick around, and let me share why I've made this life-changing decision. Hey, what's up, wonderful people? My name is Jean Lu, and welcome to my channel once again, where we make a difference in life. So my journey began back in 2007. Fresh out of college, landed my first job as a junior artist, full of excitement and big dreams. Now, before we start, I'm not going to mention any names, just so I don't disrespect or hurt anyone. So no names. Now, over the years, I worked my way up from a junior artist to a senior to a lead artist, eventually a project manager, production supervisor, and a head of production. Basically the whole 9 yards. I took over and restructured a whole division of the company and grew it to over 200 amazing people. I've learned everything from artistic skills, project management, business negotiation, and leadership. I also had a chance to travel to many places and countries for work and business, meeting and connecting with so many amazing people and learning from them. I had a chance to visit many interesting and mind-blowing studios, which was like a dream come true for me, and seeing how teams and people work and collaborate in different parts of the world, different cultures and styles of working. All of these experiences has opened up my horizon and changed my view and perspective in life, making me a more mature and a better person. Now, it wasn't just a job, it was my life. Working on some of the biggest clients in the world, delivering world-class games and animated shows. In the same time, I inspired many young leaders, helped them grow and watched them become respectable leaders in their own teams. I felt like a proud dad. The whole team was so well-oiled and was flying on autopilot. I had so much support from my team and comrades that I can fully trust and rely on. So, I want to take a quick opportunity here to thank my team and everyone that I work with in the company. I'm extremely fortunate to have worked with such amazing, dedicated, genuine, and warm people. I had such a blast, and they are the one that kept me going even when the times are tough. Some who I worked with over a decade and now has become close friends. And to my team, you guys are the most amazing team that I ever had. It was one of my proudest moments in my life seeing how the team has grown. And some of you guys has become young leaders who are already carrying better leadership than I have when I first started. The morale, culture, and collaboration was inspiring. So, thank you for everything and the wonderful journey. I could not have gotten so far without you guys. I truly felt we were ready for more. I was at a point where I was ready to move up to a bigger role, but somewhere along the way, something changed. Now, for a long time, I thought I'd stay. I even planned to dedicate another 5 to 10 years to the company and thought eventually I would lead the company to grow even further. And even though I thought my career was considered pretty successful, something inside me just wasn't feeling right. I wasn't excited anymore. The things that once drove me felt down. Was it burnout? Was it loss of passion in my work? Or being in the same place for too long? Was I too comfortable? And my team and the people that I worked closely with was the only thing that kept me going. They were my light in the darkness, but deep down, I knew I wasn't being true to myself. And the last 2 years, they were especially rough. One bad incident after another left me drained and questioned everything. And then it hit me. I needed a change. A big change. I realized I wasn't living up to my full potential, and I realized that I had spent so much time building someone else's dream and totally forgo my own dreams for the sake of comfort and a steady income. And after all that's happened, I learned the most important thing, that nobody owes you anything and you're not entitled. So I'm 38 now, closing into my 40s. So the next 10 years of my life is extremely crucial and I have to be doing something meaningful. Now, it took me quite a while to overcome the fears of failing, and the hardest thing was to let go of everything that I worked so hard to build for the past 2 decades. However, I knew it was time for me to start building something on my own and not someone else's. I wanted to build a legacy, something that people remember me after I'm gone. I wanted to give my family the life they deserve. I wanted freedom and fulfillment. Now, maybe you're feeling the same as me. You've got a great job, stable income, a comfortable life, but something just feels off. Or maybe you feel you're stuck in a routine that feels more like a prison than a life. I get it. It's scary to let go of what's safe and familiar, but let me tell you something, the fear of regret of not trying is far scarier than the fear of failing. Now, many people called me crazy. Why give up a high-paying job, a stable income? Why are you giving up such an amazing career? Many would do anything to be in your position, they say. Well, I understand not everyone will understand my decision nor share my vision. Now, most people are content with their lives and their jobs. The idea of giving up what you have, taking risks, and starting a new business is something most people can't wrap their head around. Because the truth be told, most people are stuck in their comfort zone, living a mediocre life. Well, there's nothing wrong with that if you're truly happy and content, but you're feeling miserable with your life, complaining every day, doing the same thing over and over again, but hoping for a change at the same time. That's what I call a prison. Trading your freedom and time for a paycheck. Stuck with tons of debt and have to work your whole life until you're 60 and you finally retire, but you're old, you're frail, and you're sick and not able to enjoy your retirement. That scares the living light out of me. And everyone kept trying to persuade me to stay and continue to work in the company while I continue to build my side hustle, businesses, YouTube channel, or whatever I'm doing on the side. But that was easier said than done. You see, I've been juggling on my own job and side hustle for years, and that has taken a toll on me. I lost focus and I just couldn't keep up with all that's been going on, the information, and I felt overwhelmed. And worse, I was falling behind on my job and my side hustle wasn't going anywhere. And then I knew that if I wanted to succeed in something, I need to remove all of the distraction and stay laser focused on my goals. I knew some sacrifices have to be made and giving my full attention to what is important to increase the chances of me succeeding. But to be honest, I kept questioning myself if I'm making the right decision. What if those who doubted me was right? What if I'm not as capable as I think I am? The fear is real. And it's scary to go from a stable 6-figure annual income to zero, even with financial saving that I have built up over the years that could support me for quite some time. But every time I thought about staying, I realized I'd be trading my dreams for comfort, and that wasn't an option anymore. And one day, things took a drastic change within the organization, and it wasn't aligned with my goals and beliefs anymore. So I finally gathered all of my courage and took the leap of faith, and I handed in my resignation. Now, the truth is, fear will always be there. I had months of sleepless nights and anxiety before I made my move. But I realized fear often comes from focusing only on the negatives. What if I fail? What if I lose everything? Instead, I started focusing on the positives. What if this works? What if I create a life that I'd always dreamed of? So when you shift your mindset, you start to believe in yourself and amazing things will happen. And even if you fail, every failure brings lessons, opportunities, and new paths that you couldn't see before. A wise man once told me, there is no such thing as failure, only lessons. And I also believe that if we put all of our strength and energy and focus into something, be persistent and consistent with it, it is not easy to fail as well. Even if what you have planned and envisioned initially didn't work out, it will lead to more different opportunities and meeting new people that will lead you to a better outcome. So you just need to trust the process and the journey and have a little bit of faith. So now that I finally completed my notice of 3 months, and yes, we serve a 3 months notice here in Malaysia, I'm excited for my new life and adventure. I've never felt so alive and liberating for a very long time, and I finally feel motivated to get up from bed every morning, working on my personal projects, building new businesses, and bettering myself every day. So today, I'm working harder than ever, with no paycheck, but for now at least, just pure passion, and I enjoy every moment of it. Understanding that these are just short-term sacrifices for a long-term success. So this video is going to serve as a reminder for me in years to come, that I've took the step to make the biggest changes in my life, to pursue my dreams. Sure, I might fail miserably and might have to resort to going back to a 9-to-5 job and start all over again, but at least I know I'm not going to regret my decision. Instead, I feel proud for believing in myself and had the courage to make that change and overcome my fears. And so, to my future self who will be watching this, well done on what you have achieved, and I'm proud of you. And so if you're in the same situation as me, or on the fence of handing in your resignation to start a new life, I hope my story can help you relate. However, this video is not intended to persuade or influence anyone to quit their job. I'm merely sharing my thoughts and experience to shine some light for anyone who is stuck in the same situation like me, looking for a change in life. Now, to anyone watching, if you're feeling stuck, remember this. Your future is built on what you do today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, today. Your life, your circumstances and results will never change until you decide to change. So it's up to you to decide now, because the life of your dream is waiting for you on the other side of change. All it takes is just one leap of faith. So if this video resonates with you, hit like and subscribe and let me know in the comments what's stopping you from making that big change in your life. So till next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers and goodbye.